A great day, my amazing CEOs. Imagine having a dream, a big one, like starting your own ice cream business. You pour your heart into it, you pour your soul into it, and guess what? Things don't go as planned. Yes, you hit roadblocks. Yes, you get rejection. Yes, you even struggle to get your vision off the ground, no matter how clear you are. And that's the situation that Jeni Britton Bauer found herself in when she first entered her venture into having an ice cream, well, let's call it ice cream entrepreneurship. Jenny's journey wasn't all sweetness and light. Despite her passion, I get it, CEOs, we have that. Despite her determination, I get it, as CEOs, we have that. She faced a number of different challenges, from rejection letters to get money, from failed business ventures. I mean, she tried more than one time. She also battled setbacks at every turn just to get an ice cream shop off the ground. And even when opportunity finally knocked, and she finally had it, there was, how do I secure the funding? There was dealing with a scare, which was called a listeria scare, which is, oh, wait, should I be eating ice cream? And as a result, she felt like it just wasn't going to work. So how did Jeni Britton Bauer, the founder of Jeni's Ice Cream, or Jeni's Splendid Ice Cream, how did she do it? How did she turn this into a multi-million-dollar business that we know it is as of today? She did it by embracing resilience. She had innovation and the power of collaboration and relationship. So instead of giving up when she faced rejection, she persisted. She found creative solutions to actually not only fund her dreams, but to get it going. So as a CEO, what does that mean to you? There's some shortcuts she could have took, but there are two things she did I want you to be aware of. Number one, she prioritized quality, never sacrificed quality. And number two, she built her loyal following one scoop at a time. And she faced all the obstacles head on. So what's the big takeaway? What could Jeni's story really hold for you? What's the lesson that I want you to have? Number one, it's a reminder that you must have a clear sales strategy. Whether you are building an ice cream shop, whether you're navigating through tough times, whether you're building a sales team, at the end of the day, we've got to embrace the challenges, have a sales strategy, the sales leadership that's needed in order to meet our customer needs with quality. And number two, deliver a service or product that they all enjoy and we know they want, which is, well, how many has ever had a scoop of ice cream this year? I know that's not you, but it is true and it does make a difference. So shout out to Jeni's Splendid Ice Cream. I love it and all that they do. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. I'm the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Welcome to today's session. When we get started every morning, we love to start off and share our mantra. And our mantra is like your pledge. Our mantra is like your affirmation. Our mantra is like the prayer you may say every single morning when you wake up. For ours, it's, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. Why? Because without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. So repeat after me the mantra. Repeat after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. You got it. You got it. Now, our mantra that we do every single morning, the reason we do the mantra every single morning is like you doing your mantra when you get up, your affirmations. Maybe you write the same thing in your gratitude journal every day. Maybe as you say your prayers, it sounds about the same way every single day because of this one belief. And the belief is that you must learn as a CEO for your sales organization. You must earn through the sales organization, and you must return through the sales organization. So learn, earn, and return. Let me repeat after me. Repeat after me if you would, please. I have to learn something new. This is our pledge. In order to earn new revenue from existing clients. And boy, did we just not do a case study on that. In order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Our objectives every morning we get together are really three objectives. Number one, it's all about sales progress. Number two is about addressing any roadblocks that are out there. And number three is to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be profitable and grow the business. Sales pillar number one is a one-page sales plan. So if you as a CEO sitting there right now and you don't have a one-page sales plan, heck, you don't even know what it looks like, or you haven't completed it, go over to www.ceosalesplan.com. There's no cost. www.ceosalesplan.com. Once you get there, follow the instructions. This is not just give me the number that you need to pay your bills and live a happy life. No, this is what is the strategy we need to get to that number. My 7-year-old niece could figure the number out. Number 2, our sales pillar number 2 is the sales cycle. What's the cycle that we have to go through in order to make sure the customer connects with us, we communicate with them, and at the end of the day, there is a conversion. That means they're ready to take a step forward with us. Sales pillar number 3, sales messaging. The case study just showed this. What are the words that we have to use? What is the messaging that we're going to take to the market? Number 4 is a CEO sales dashboard. There are 5 indicators that every CEO must know, they must understand, they must measure on a daily basis, and really in order to get to $100,000 or more of consistent, predictable, reliable income. And I want you to have that. You can download that. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then number 5 sales pillar that we go over every single morning without fail is you got to have a sales team. Even if you're the number 1 salesperson in your business as the CEO, even if that's you right now, here's what I want you to know. Your bank account only reflects how good you are as a salesperson. And if it's not about you, the sales team is about having the teams for the sales organization. We'll talk about that at another time. All right, let's get into the welcome every day, because I love to say hello to everyone, to all the folks who tune in every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate you. I appreciate every comment. You know, when I get these comments in my DM, by the way, let me make sure you can see the DM, which you can DM me at I am Shay Brown. It's pretty cool, by the way. And we make adjustments. We change some of the content based on the feedback that we get, or we try to answer questions sometime on these things, especially every single day. So here's what you can do to connect. Number 1, you can look right below the video, and put I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here. That's just the bat signal that you showed up. You're in the conversation. You're tuning in with the sales organization. And this is a place that you can do that. If you're watching the replay, well, we appreciate that as well. So go ahead and put hashtag replay. You can't be here every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I get that, okay? But you're still here. Congratulations. It's important for the business. And then for all the folks that are on the on-demand streaming platforms, to download the podcasts that show up in the YouTube channel, they're on Roku. When I get the comments and someone sends me a note of they're watching us on Amazon Fire. I mean, thank you so much. Go over to @I am Shay Brown. Yes, I will respond. @I am Shay Brown. Let me know you're here. Ask a question, and let me know what we can do to add even more value to what you're doing, because CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. I understand you know how to sell. I get that. But what's the big why? It's about sales growth. You can take a look at your bank account. You can take a look at the 5 key metrics that we have and look at the sales growth, because there is no other way to generate revenue in the business other through the sales organization. It doesn't come in any other way. So it's exciting when we see the growth that's going on. It's about accountability and consistency. And you may have heard that before, but it's so true that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Having said that, what do people struggle with the most? And that's why we put together the CEO Sales Huddle. It's a place that we all can come together as CEOs. They needed a place to focus on their sales department, the sales organization. Before you go out and the rest of your day is going to hit you it's going to be there. There's going to be a lot of attention. You have a responsibility. You signed up as a CEO or as the sales manager or as the sales director or the sales vice president. Or if you raise your hand and said, I'm the team lead for the sales team, you signed up for that. So there's a lot of other responsibilities. But at the end of the day, there's only one responsibility you have. And that is to share a message to solve the problem so the company can be profitable. And with those profits, it can impact humanity. So I'm only asking for 15 minutes a day. When you show up, it's 1% of your day. That's right. There are 1,440 minutes in every single day. Never 1,441. 1% is about 14, 15 minutes. We look for you to be here. Our number one outcome above anything else, and there's a lot of outcomes we have, I get it, but our number one outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable income. And that's the number one reason we show up. Sales is the only department that's measured. And how do we do that? Well, CEOs, they had a problem. The problem was, Shay, there's so much going on. What's the metrics that I just need to be concerned about? I've got 15 minutes. I'm going to give 15 minutes of my time. What metrics do I need to look at so I can allocate the right resources, so I can allocate the right people, so I can focus on the processes and the tools so I can give the sales organization what it needs? There's only 5. Okay, it's not if we do a good job or bad job. We need resources. We need tools to make this happen. Now, I know you know this as a CEO. Okay, I get it. But I just want to make sure that we're sharing that with you. You can download the CEO dashboard. You can go to CEO Sales Huddle. We're going to go over it right now. It's an Excel sheet. Go www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard. There's only 5 metrics. Can you imagine in your life? It's like the doctor telling you, hey, look, for you to be healthy, I just need you to drink a gallon of water a day and step on the scale. Like, that's all I need you to do starting off. You could do that. So go download it now. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Let's go over to the CEO Sales Dashboard. Some of you have already filled this out. Now, I love getting the DMs. DM me. Hey, if you've already filled out your CEO Sales Dashboard, I know this will sound kind of corny for some of you, but I love getting the DM. Someone sent me a note and said, I had mine done before I showed up. Cool. I normally recommend, and I know we got to go. What time? Oh, 11-minute mark. I share this every morning as much as I can, and it comes from my heart, and I hope you hear what my heart really is. This CEO Sales Dashboard will get you to $100,000 a month if you measure, you manage, and you make sure each segment gets better. But it only works when you work. So give this to your assistant if you have an assistant. Give this to your operations manager if you have an operations manager. If you got to show up every morning with us at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and open it up yourself as the CEO, that's okay. It's not a good thing or bad thing. Fill it out now. I promise you, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Stay in the conversation. This is a good time for us as CEOs to do this. All right, so we're going to go look at a couple of categories. There's leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. I'm going to go deeper in one area. And then there's subcategories, which you can see. So for example, if you went all the way across the top, you looked at today's date, how many leads came into your database yesterday? How many leads did your team qualify yesterday? Forget the product. You can go in there and make new boxes yourself. How many appointments were set yesterday by the sales team? And how many appointments were run yesterday by the sales team? Now, you don't have to be a numbers person. You don't have to be a systems person. All you have to do is open up this document and just plug in the numbers. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. We're not asking you to explain any numbers. We're not asking you to justify. You're the CEO. All I'm asking is just put it down, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about offers today in the time that I have, and I know I'm kind of going over because I got a little excited. But this CEO dashboard has changed a number of our clients' life, and I know with 100% certainty. It's not a lot of things I'm certain on, but it's 100% certainty. You follow this formula. You follow this system. You stay in this conversation, and I promise you, you'll see your sales go up. All right, offers. You know, there was a time that I only measured deals. And when I only measured deals, I found myself in a situation where I would be like, oh my gosh, what a day. The team didn't really deliver. And that wasn't true. The team had the leads. The team set the appointments. And we missed measuring a critical area, which was, did I make an offer? And then that your only responsibility as your sales organization is to get in front of people, share there's a problem, and say, here's how we solve it. We're not here to convince them, persuade them, or make them do anything they don't want to do. We're here to solve a problem because people will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. We're just in the problem-solving business. So I want you to step back, and you go to your CEO sales dashboard. This is the only place it exists is right here. So you're in the top probably 0.5% in the world who's doing this right now. And you look at, okay, did I ask for the credit card? Did I make an offer for the credit card? Did I make an offer to sign the contract? Did I make an offer to take the next step? And you check that down. And I always say next step because for some of you, the next step is to review the contract. The next step is to review the deliverables. The next step, they say, yeah, I like what this is, but I got a couple questions. So for some of you, you have products and services. It's not what we call a one-call close, where you get to the end of the conversation, say, okay, thanks a lot. Give me your card for $5,000. For some of you, you have to kind of customize it and say, okay, is this what you want in an agreement? Is this what you're looking for? And so there is a next step. And this is perfectly okay to say, yeah, I made the offer, and we made the offer for the next step, and they agreed to meet with us a second or third or fourth time. Okay, we'll talk about deals and if they're hot, cold, warm, and that's a different conversation. Maybe I'll go over that tomorrow. So let's just acknowledge yourself right now for the winner that you are. Are you making the offer now? What gets measured gets managed. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard. If you haven't done it now, go over to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Worst case scenario, you download it and you do absolutely nothing. So you get the same results you're getting now. You know, there's one guarantee in life. Guarantee in life is you'll be exactly where you are tomorrow if you do nothing today. Guarantee in life. That's a guarantee in life. The other side, you download the CEO dashboard. You literally measure the sales organization. I mean, as a CEO, I know it's going to sound really crazy, but you measure the sales organization, the sales department, which is the only department that generates revenue, and you see a change. I know you can do this. So let's now go and acknowledge some of our wins. Let's acknowledge our accomplishments. We don't just beat ourselves up. No. This is not this conversation. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So let's celebrate some wins. Question number 1. What are you most proud of for the sales organization yesterday? You're the CEO. What was the biggest accomplishment for the sales organization yesterday as the CEO? And what's the one thing you want to brag about as the CEO? See, we're going to acknowledge that. And then we're also going to go to the other side and say, wait a minute, there's some challenges out there. What was our biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales organization? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. So what's the one thing that I can do, that I can do today, that if I do it, it would really move my business forward, and that I alone can take responsibility for it? You know, my message of the day is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Make a decision today. You're going to slow down. You can apply it to any area of your life, but I'm only talking about the sales organizations. You're going to measure the key metrics that drive the entire sales department. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard. Take the first step. Show up, fill it out. Show up again, fill it out. It's like going to the gym. Put the reps in. I promise you'll look back at the trends. You'll start allocating the resources, the people, the processes, and the tools in the places it needs to go. You do that, and you will be successful. I want to remind you that as you're watching right now, you're already a successful CEO. You're already an amazing CEO. You're already an incredible person. You're someone out there that's making a difference in the world, and I believe in you, and I believe today is your January 1st, by the way, so Happy New Year. And because of just that one reason, your best is still yet to come. I'm believing that with everything I got. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name is Che Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. I'll see you next time. Peace.